Hey folks, it's Jim. Today we're going to go over water filtration and some suggestions, ideas, and all of that. Good old water, right? Sorry, I finished this while I was prepping for the video. Sorry, I just drank it, but I was hoping to have a full bottle of water with you, but I drank it while I was setting up for the video. I've had this on the counter for a long time. I want to get it off the counter, so we're going to do a water filtration video today real quick. Open with a disclaimer, it's not advice of any kind. Please seek out the right products that are right for you. Do all your own homework, research, get your own understanding of water filtration, what is safe, what is not. Please seek out professionals or read and learn and understand before you purchase products. And when you do purchase products, make sure you know and understand what they can and cannot do. This video is for entertainment purposes. Those are my disclaimers, okay? So let's start. The good old-fashioned LifeStraw. Everybody knows about these, right? And so LifeStraws, while they're a great idea, they're simple, they're convenient, they are kind of long, but you can't get them in your bug-out bag or close to your body so they don't freeze if you're in cold weather. We also have different versions of LifeStraws here. I have them. Others that are quite reputable, and some of them are even better, actually, and other versions. So right here we can do quite a lot of water, right? So we are already pretty much set for one person for bug out with all that. Down here I have pretty much every Sawyer product you can think of. The bags, the bottle, the filters, which these are my favorite because they come with the tubing, the cleaning kit, and a bag, okay? So you can do, screw these on a bottle. You can do many things with these, okay? So look into this for yourself. Again, I don't give advice, but this is one of my favorite products. The problem with these and filters like these, or any of these filters, is do not let them freeze, okay? Freezing any water filter will break down its integrity, especially a Sawyer. They are ceramic. So please keep that in mind. Keep them in your breast pocket, close to your body if you live in a cold weather climate. Please do that because a lot of people do not understand. If this ever freezes, you're going to break down that ceramic integrity, and there goes your filtration ability. So I have many, many filters. I keep 5 bug out bags for my son, his wife, and 3 grandchildren. So I don't know what you have to do, but that's also why I need a logbook. That's also why I have to inventory my gear all the time. I'm constantly upgrading things, and that includes water filtration. For instance, do I want my grandchildren having to use a LifeStraw? Nope. We got to think things through. We got to think things differently. How are we going to filter? And that may be, and this is something important for you families out there. Do you need a water bag system where you can stop on your bug out, fill up the bag, and filter enough water in a reasonable amount of time so you can get back on the move and fill all of your children's water bottles again, okay? Because you're not going to be able to pack a lot of water. Water is heavy, so you're going to have to be able to filter that if you have a long trek for your bug out, if you're on foot, okay? Vehicle bug out, you're still going to need it because what if the vehicle breaks down, right? Or you have to stop long from your bug out and then you got to get on foot. So think all that through. All of these filters are, in my opinion, good. Some of them have difficulties and others are very easy. You figure all that out for yourself. Okay, there are even some that have pumps. Okay, there are many, many things you can look into for yourself. And do that. Another one that I like is water drop, okay? And I like water drop products, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. So I went out and bought this, folks. This used to be around $50 for the bag, the tubing, everything, and a filter. And I forget how many filters were in this. They're down in the bottom. But I also bought an extra 3-pack of this, so over 500,000 gallons of water right in here, in this little box, okay? 500,000 gallons of water just about. All right, so I want you to think about that. 500,000 gallons of water right here. Millions down there in the Sawyer box. Okay, so I want you to think about that. It doesn't take a lot to do a lot of water. Now, why do I like water drop? Because I happen to use water drop on my sink. Okay, I have a 400-foot well. That's my primary water source. And so this filter will filter out chlorine even, okay? So I have 3 of these on hand right now, usually 4 on hand at all times. When you count the one that's under the sink right now, that will be replaced in August. I have 4 of these on hand. Okay, each one will last 6 months. So that's my primary water source. If your well has any microchips involved with it, I strongly suggest you change that out to all analog in case of an EMP or something like that. Microchips fail, whereas good old spring-loaded switches can be cleaned and put back in service, right? So I want you to think about that. Consider it, again, not advice, but I would not have anything such as air or water with microchips involved. That's me personally, okay? I would make sure that everything is analog and can be replaced and that we have backups on hand. I have a backup switch and I have a backup pump ready to go, okay? Because I have a 400-foot well and nobody's coming to help me in SHTF, so I got to have that backup pump ready to go in case my pump fails, right? Which it happens, don't they? Pumps do fail. Well, they'll last 20, 30 years, but sometimes they just fail. That's life. So if you have well and you're relying on that, please keep that in mind. Even though I have a 400-foot well, great water plus filtration for that water, it doesn't matter. Something could fail. Do you have the products on hand to fix it yourself? That's my suggestion to you. Okay. Now, the next thing is, which I've gotten into recently, is these bottles. They sell them at my Hannaford, and here's the beauty of them. I brought 2 for you because look what you can do. Don't they stack just nicely? And look how much water you can store. Oh my goodness, right? And so if the crap starts hitting the fan, quickly start filling things up like this, start stacking them, capping them, and then I have a battery operated pump that goes on top with a tube. It makes it so convenient. It is fun, and I played with this and I used it all week for making my coffee, and I absolutely loved it. So have fun with this stuff. But the reason why I actually got into this was for my camping rig and the van build that I'm doing. So I needed good water and I wanted a pump so I could shower and all that. And the little pump was so simple to install, and I actually really like it. And it's so easy to recharge from my portable power stations. So here's another idea for you apartment dwellers. You can quickly load this up. When it starts hitting the fan, you can quickly start refilling these bottles and stacking them in a corner of a room or something, right? Or whatever you want to do, wherever you may have space, and have a reasonable amount of water ready to go to refill your little water bottles, right? Okay, so there you go. That's another idea. And I wanted to make sure we covered well pumps. A lot of people have this idea that, hey, everything's good to go, and then their well pump is running on some high-fangled circuit that somebody installed for them, which is fine. But always remember that things do fail. So the simpler the system for water and air, the better off we're going to be. That's my personal opinion. You do whatever you want, but we need air first, water second, shelter third, and food, right? Okay, so food, air and water first, right? So here we can do millions of gallons right here. I have other filters also. Please go out and study how you can make filters out of sand, charcoal, and other mediums, all in a tube that you can purchase and have a pretty nice filter that will do a lot of water quickly. Using gutters and downspouts and other things. Think about, there is so much out there, folks. Go out and do all the homework and research you can. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I've been at this for a long time, and when I find things like Water Drop on sale, the bag and the filter system, which is fantastic, I buy them. You know how cheap I got this, folks? I think it was $19.99. Normally it was $50. I don't know why, but I just got lucky. It was on sale. It was like a 2-day flash sale or whatever, and I picked it up. So you can shop and you can find these things cheaply and do that the best that you can, okay? And you can see how many different filters we have here and ideas about water. And this is simple. This is a quick video. But go out and study. There's a lot of ideas in that great book back there. There's a lot of ideas from so many people on YouTube. Get out there, do your homework and your research. But folks, it's air and then water. And I hope you have already taken care of your water problems. If not, I hope this video has stimulated you to do that, because after air comes water. Okay, shelter is next and food, okay? Air and water are first. Hope you're all doing well. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Okay. Don't live in fear. Just get your gear. Hope you're all doing well. Hope life's treating you good. And I know the world is hot and things are getting tense. The birth pains seem to be getting stronger, don't they? But you know what? Just get prepared. The best that you can. Whatever you can. And don't forget charity. Right? That list up there. Right? The list. The list. Right? There is a charity list too. Some of these filters I'm never going to use. So maybe I would be charitable or bartering with them, right? Bartering and charity. And maybe I will use them to barter in the future. I don't know. But anyway, I hope this video has been somewhat informative. Be blessed out there. Relax. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Jim out.